Good morning, everybody. It's really a tremendous honor to be here with each of you as we are here in the shadow of Los Angeles City Hall. And while I'm an elected official of the city and also the first citywide LGBT elected official, this building belongs to each and every single one of you, as does our state capitol, as does our capitol in Washington, D.C., as does our White House. And you, each and every single one of you, have the ability to take back this country and to make sure that once and for all we begin to have some reasonable gun laws so that we do not continue to see day after day, week after week, year after year, the kind of tragedies that we saw at the Pulse nightclub and so many other places that are so-called safe places in America. And there's no other country in the world that experiences the kind of gun violence that we experience, and we cannot allow that to continue. Now, I'm really gratified to see so many young people here because the laws are going to change, and the reality is going to change because of you, not because of all the politicians, and even in spite of many of the politicians. It's going to happen because of each and every single one of you who are going to, and I see a fantastic t-shirt right in front of me that says, resist, insist, persist. Now, I still remember very clearly that day on June 12th when I woke up in the morning 2 years ago. My husband and I were actually about to head out to the Gay Pride Parade, which was in West Hollywood. And lo and behold, we woke up to the news of the massacre that had happened at the Pulse nightclub. And our hearts absolutely sank. Sank for those lives that were extinguished, sank for the families, for the friends, for the loved ones, for the whole community of Orlando, for all of our nation that this had come to pass. And as we know, this has come to pass in schools and in theaters and in so many other venues that it should not be occurring. And you are going to make the change. There's no simple solution. We all know that. It requires education. It requires changes in attitude. It requires changes in laws. It requires a totally different look at how we can prevent mental illness. There are many, many things that we have to do. But what do all of these events have in common? They have guns in common. And we have to find a way to have reasonable laws. We have them in the city of Los Angeles. We need to have them throughout all of the nation. You know, my husband, who's a rabbi, likes to quote from the 2,000-year-old Talmud. And the Talmud says that one who preserves and saves one life is as if they had saved an entire world, an entire universe. And so if we even save one life by what it is that we're doing here, it is as if we will have saved an entire world. So we gather here today with love and with persistence and with a call to action. And it is my honor to read the names of those who we lovingly remember, those 49 lives who were murdered and whose lives were cut short much too soon at the Pulse nightclub. I ask that we remain silent until the last person's name is called. Stanley Almodovar III, Amanda L. Alvear, Oscar Aracena Montero, Rodolfo Ayala, Antonio Devon Brown, Daryl Roman Burt II, Angel Candelario Padro, Juan Chavez Martinez, Louis Daniel Conde, Corey James Connell, Tevin Eugene Crosby, Dionka Deidre Drayton, Simon Adrian Carrillo Fernandez, Leroy Valentin Fernandez, Mercedes Marisol Flores, Peter Omi Gonzalez Cruz, Juan Ramon Guerrero, Paul Terrell Henry, Frank Hernandez, Miguel Angel Honorato, Javier Jorge Reyes, Jason Benjamin Josaphat, Eddie Jalmondroy Justice, Anthony Luis Loreano Disla, Christopher Andrew Linonin, Alejandro Barrios Martinez, Brenda Marquez McCool, Gilberto Arsilva Menendez, Kimberly Jean Morris, Uikra Mone Murray, Luis Omar Ocasio Capo, Geraldo A. Ortiz Jimenez, Eric Ivan Ortiz Rivera, Joel Ray On Panqui Agua, Jean Carlos Mendez Perez, Enrique L. Rios Jr., Jean Carlos Nieves Rodriguez, Javier Emmanuel Serrano Rosado, Christopher Joseph Sanfeliz, Yilmari Rodriguez Solivan, Edward Sotomayor Jr., Shane Evan Tomlinson, Martin Benitez Torres, Jonathan A. Camuy Vega, Juan Pablo Rivera Velasquez, Luis Sergio Vielma, Frankie Jimmy de Jesus Velasquez, Louis Daniel Wilson Leon, and Gerald Arthur Wright.